Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I'm going to give you my thoughts about a message that I received from, let's call her Babita. Okay, Babita, lady. I'm calling her that name because I don't want her real identity to be revealed. So she has this daughter who is as young as my daughter, and they happen to watch my videos sometimes. Um, I kind of get really surprised and flattered, and sometimes I'm like, "Oh, children are watching my videos," because I use a lot of profanity. But there are some parents who encourage their children to watch my videos. That's why I make a disclaimer, warning: this subject is sensitive. So, this lady's small baby girl watches my videos, and she saw the one where we celebrated my daughter's birthday. And she sent a voice message whereby her daughter wanted to sing for my daughter happy birthday. And she's a small girl, maybe, I don't know, 4 years old or whatever. And she sang happy birthday to my daughter. And I was really touched, really touched. I mean, a small girl wanting to take the initiative to do that. And I responded by having a video of me, my wife standing at the back here, and my baby. And we not only said thank you, I also let her know that you're very smart, you are very intelligent, you're very special. And, I said it from the heart. To my surprise, uh, the mother, Babita, who I call her Babita in this video, she sent me a message stating that, oh, thank you so much for that, which was okay. But then she said, no one ever told my daughter she is special. No one told my daughter that she is smart. Neither her teachers nor any of her friends. You're the first one to say it. And the minute I read that, it just brought a tsunami of emotions and feelings of me as a child. Because when I was small, nobody told me I was special, nobody told me I was smart. In fact, my parents told me I was a mistake. They told me I should have died. My grandmother used to say, you should have died when you were born, before birth, or you should have, someone should have killed you. And the reason why they would say that is I was very mischievous. He's so mischievous, just squeeze his neck and kill him in Konkani, Mangalorean Konkani. There is this statement that some of the elders say, Gumti chid DJ, means Gumti means your neck, squeeze it and crush it, until you die. So my grandmother used to say that in anger. Then they used to use a lot of profanity, like, fatherless child. She used to call me because I had a stepfather. The word bastard. And then mistake. Then, oh yeah, even son of a bitch or son of a whore. Nice compliments for my mother. Anyway, so my grandmother used to say it. But then there were other people who said he's mentally gone case. Even some of my teachers, he's mental. You should put him in a mental hospital. And although I do have critics and haters who say, yeah, they are very right. You should, looking at your face right now, you should be in the mental hospital. Okay, me as an adult, I can take it. But when you're talking of a 4-year-old child, or 5-year-old, it's not funny. And no matter how mischievous a child is, you can't blame it on the child. It's the parents. And to tell a child you're a mistake, you should die. Why are you born? You are mental. It is an unpardonable sin. Now, I don't know, is it the Indian system or is it, I don't know. I really don't know if it is exclusively India or what. But a lot of Indian teachers and parents, they do not compliment their child. Some do, huh? By the way, some do, and they do it to the extreme where that creates another problem by itself, which I will get into. But they have this tendency, Indian parents, to compare your child with others. Oh, if only you had got better grades than that child. If only you were smarter. If only instead of fourth rank, you had got third rank. If you get third rank, oh, if only you had got the second rank. And even if you get second, if only you had got the first. See, that boy got first, you got second. Chi, chi, chi. And then even if you get first, oh, but you didn't get a perfect score of 100. So that pressure of perfection is always there, and comparison is the worst. I used to get compared. See, that girl is such a decent girl. That boy is so well behaved. You are like this. Oh goodness, why are you like? So as to always feel inadequate. Okay. And I think that really bothered me a lot, because apparently everyone was smarter than me. All the boys, all the girls, all my brothers, all my cousins. Only I was the curse, it looked like. So when this lady sent me this message and said that nobody has ever said, so many. One is that tsunami of emotions, but the second thing was, you should not expect society to praise your child. You should not expect your teachers to lift your child. This is the job of a mother and father. And before you even start complimenting, please be careful of the choice of words. Like, for example, please never ever, one compliment which is very toxic and dangerous is telling the child, you are smart. Please never ever ever, I request you, please never tell the child you are smart. Because the problem with this compliment is, the child will think, I'm smart. Wow. Why do I need to study? I'm smart. Why do I need to listen to you? I'm smart. I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. And this becomes a vicious cycle whereby they think they are superior to others. And this, you remember, I told you, some parents, Indian parents, compliment their child. You'll not believe, I've had parents who tell me they're a big fan of mine, whatever. And then they tell me, my daughter who's 16 years or my son who's 14 years, he's very smart, Loy. Loy, he's blown our minds away. He's so great. And one of them, some of them, not one, some of them even had the audacity to tell me, Loy, he can even give you advice and tips how to maximize your potential online or to be viral. He can guide you. The parents, maybe they don't know who I am. And these are my clients. Huh? So I tell them, is he there? They say, yes. Put him on. They bring him in. Okay, give me your advice how to become viral. Straight away, I ask him, tell me what I do not know. Straight away, ask him. And I'll tell you, forget 99.99%, 100%. The kid breaks down, shivers. I've even had one client, VIP client, who came down here with her daughter, telling me how great her daughter is. Her daughter was 17 or something, whatever, and 17, yeah. And she told me, my daughter can advise you. I said, come on, advise me. She broke down and cried. Okay. So, see, the problem is, you might think your child is the eighth wonder of the world. Your child is not any wonder of any world. Your child is only a wonder for you. For the real world, it's nothing, zero. So please don't go that direction where you pump up their ego and the false sense of pride and false sense of security to such a level they think they're God's gift to mankind. They will not only, it's like self-combustion. They'll not only destroy themselves, they'll destroy everything they would. On the other hand, please don't expect society to pump up your child. The balance should be you communicate to your child the right compliments and the right word. For example, I never tell my child you're smart. I've told my wife, trained my wife on this. I told her, tell her you're hardworking. Admire the effort that she puts. Okay, result, success, failure, first place, second place. She got second place in one little competition or whatever. It was in a sports day, dressing up and all that. So I told my wife, don't tell her, wow, you're so smart. And her relatives say that. And I have to personally tell my wife to tell her, don't say smart. And I'm very particular. Don't say smart. Tell her hardworking. You're so incredibly hardworking. So when you put that value of hardworking, my daughter would be, or any child would be motivated to work hard. But if you say, wow, you're a champion, and they get second place, then they feel it's not fair. Why did I lose? Or they'll feel doubts with themselves. But if you say hard work done properly, you'll achieve a good result. That's enough. And whether my daughter gets first or second or even last, I'm telling you, even if she gets in her school, if she gets the last rank or marks, but I know she worked hard, I will applaud her. I'm one of those parents, I don't know about other parents, Indian parents especially. If I am never going to pressurize her for first rank, second rank, third rank, any bloody rank. I don't care as long as she works hard. And my wife has this tendency, oh, you're so beautiful, or you're so smart. Even beautiful, I don't want beauty. Many people tell me, oh, your daughter is so beautiful, she's so gorgeous. There's so many Thai women here who say her nose is perfect, her cheeks are perfect because she doesn't look like the typical Thai. I'm not flattered. If someone tells me, Loy, your daughter is so gorgeous, what I'll do with gorgeous? What is this beauty? What is this? She's so beautiful. What? For movies, for acting, for I say most of these girls nowadays who are beautiful, beauty has become a curse. You bloody start on TikTok and Instagram and pimp yourself and try to get sex-starved men staring at you, yeah, like this. I don't want beauty. I want her to be average. Even my wife, I tell her, don't put bloody makeup. I don't want any makeup. 5 years, my wife has hardly put makeup, never put makeup. Only time she put makeup was now when she is taking my daughter for a dance or something and she puts a little lipstick in her. But I told her, please don't put. I don't want. I want you plain. I'm very happy. Don't need to put so much of powder and look like a clown. Even the photographs, take natural ones. I'm very happy you're imperfect. So my daughter, beauty is, I don't care. Smart, I don't care a damn about smart. Hardworking. That's all I care about. And instead of beauty, I told my wife, tell the daughter, buy her a book and say, wow, be impressed with that she's reading. My daughter, by the way, let me tell you, if 5 years now, no, since I've been the father, my daughter, my wife spends the maximum time with her, letting her know, complimenting her for hard work, complimenting her for reading a book. I'll tell you what are the positives, some of the positives. My daughter loves to eat cauliflower. She loves to eat vegetables. She loves to eat meat. She doesn't like to eat. She never eats cornflakes. She never eats sweets early in the morning. Okay. Anytime we tell her stop the iPad, the thing, she stops. It's only night, 15-20 minutes. And if she has to watch a program, we both are busy. It'll be educational. She keeps her shoes, everything in place after she comes. Her clothes, everything she puts in place in washing machine, all that. Um, My wife has to tell her only once. She listens. Even me, with me, she's a little scared. That is different. Um, is she mischievous? Oh, 100%. Does she try to sometimes do some mischief? Because a small child, I can't expect her to be like a military grade professional. But until now, and here's a surprise, whenever she has something to eat, she'll share it with other kids. You have to tell her someone, listen, this is not charity, keep some for you. So there she is trained. When she wants something, if a kid has something, she will tell us later on. I spare zero expense for any book that my child needs. I'm telling you this. My child wants a book. I told my wife, you will buy it now. I don't care. In fact, okay, one bad habit that I have as a parent is because my parents never got for me what I love to eat. They always bought me cheap stuff. In fact, sometimes they would tell me no money. Books, though, they would never buy. Books was not allowed. Uh, Food, chocolates, they would buy the cheapest one, not the Snickers or the Mars. They would say no money. Even expensive food that I would see, like good restaurant, they would say no, eat rice. And prawns and all that, and nuts, almonds, and dry grapes, they would keep it locked in their room. I would sleep in the hall room. So there, whatever my daughter wants, I don't know. I just, if she wants something, I met my wife says, no, no, listen, no need to buy that. Like today, I took her. She wanted shoes with roller blades. My wife said, no, no, don't buy that. It was not too expensive. It's just $30 or so. So my wife said, not required. She said, because you already bought her a cycle. You already celebrated her birthday 2 days in a row. You already I bought her 26 small various toys. I'm not trying to brag. They are not expensive. She's saying, and imagine every day, every alternate day, every 3 days, I always buy her some toy. It's just because I never got Venas. So there's enough and more toys over there. In fact, we have to give away toys every year because that much is there. But books, I will definitely buy her. So that's my drawback, that I buy her things because I never got. But at the same time, I try to balance it out, not saying yes to everything. There are times where I do put my foot down. No, I bought you a toy yesterday. I bought you a toy 2, 3 days. No. Sometimes, if it's too expensive, I say, because I know that she'll get bored. Like when I wanted to buy the rollerblades, my wife said, you bought the cycle, you bought all this. She's not using any of it. Let her use this, then we'll buy. Okay, fine. So my main thing that I want to tell you through this video is, please don't expect society or parents society or teachers or anyone to tell your child that your child is valuable, that your child is like, means not special, but has that capacity for greatness. Don't depend on anyone. That's why I tell my wife to talk to the child every single day as long as possible. My wife's only job is housework and to be with the kid, nothing else. And read for the child. Every night, my daughter gets read a book and she has to read with the parent until she goes to sleep. So there's a lot of interaction. And I make sure that she talks to my wife in Thai. That's why Thai first language, to tell her everything that happened in school, everything. And my wife will patiently listen. I don't have patience for all that. But when she comes to talk to me, or when she comes to show me a book or a coloring, I say, oh, she always likes to say, wow, oh, the color, oh, the this and that. And sometimes she'll show me that she has done something. She even drew my face once, like a round thing and some lines and the eyes and mouth, and it looked like a potato. But anyway, I guess I look like a potato. So I told her, wow. And then she kept drawing until I got fed up. Okay. So my request to you is, please communicate with your child. Please spend time with your child. And if you're a working class professional and you don't have time, at least half an hour to 1 hour every day before you sleep. Because, you've decided to bring a child into this world. It's a responsibility. You have to do it. Lucky for me, I'm earning enough where my wife doesn't have to be. So 24/7 with her. But don't expect the world to compliment your child. And most importantly, if, like what Babita said was, um, nobody told her, you're the first one. No, that is a red flag. That means you have to say to her every time. And don't just say that, oh, you're smart, you're special. Tell her why she's special. You sang so well, you can do better. Don't say you sang like the best, you're Nightingale. Like you see, America's Got Talent and that X Factor audition, where they think they are Celine Dion, but when you hear them, it's like screeching of, your claws on the board or some cat getting strangled to death. They think they are great because their parents have brainwashed them, society has brainwashed them, telling them they are amazing. Just say that you can do better if you work hard. So I want to install the values of hard work, of self-belief, of these traits which are good. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect parent, but I can definitely tell you that my wife is doing a hell lot more than I would have ever done. Anyway, this is what I want to tell you. And to the lady who I'm calling Babita right now, thank you so very much for that video. And the very fact that your daughter wanted to send a happy birthday song shows that your daughter is filled with love. And this love has come from you. She's a very loving, caring, amazing little girl with so much of curiosity. Please nurture this. And instead of saying smart, say that you're very hardworking. Wow, so much effort you put. And you'll do amazingly well if you work harder. And always read for the child any book, as long as they're reading. And yeah, please keep them away from social media, TikTok and Instagram and all that, and Facebook especially. And yes, society. Remember, society can be very toxic. And always ask your child to tell you what did the friends say, teachers say, people say, because they'll open up and tell you the stuff that maybe is locked in the heart. And safety, because we do not know what all dangers they can face, especially with men and women. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Once again, Babita, thank you so much. I've not used your real name because I don't want anyone to identify you. And I want to say thank you to your daughter. And if your daughter is watching this part of the video, I just want to tell you, my dear, uh, your mommy didn't tell me your name, but you are a very special girl. Very, very, very special girl. You are going to grow up to be something amazing, but only if you work hard. And I know you are very good at working hard. I can see it, I can feel it. So work very hard and you'll be very successful. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you want to be the president of India, astronaut, whatever, keep that goal, but work very hard to be there. Okay? Work very hard. Listen to your mommy. Your mommy is a very good person. So this is my message to you. Anyway, guys, if you have watched this video for so long, I just want to tell you that that kid, no, who the society told me was a mistake, is today Loy Machedo. And had I not had those few angels, I didn't tell you this, 2 or 3 people who told me when everyone was laughing at me, that one old man, he just ignored everyone. He said, come here, come here. And everyone was laughing at me. Loy is stupid and this and that. And, I was short. I was like below the waist. He said, you are very special. And that was the first time I ever heard that. I think I was 14 or something. And I looked up and I looked up and I was in awe. He said, you're very special. And one day you'll be something big. I never heard that from anybody in my life. And even though I failed in my subjects and I was ostracized by society, younger days, no tattoos, nothing, I was talking too much, I just believed I'm something special. And that is why maybe today, with no degree, no education, papers, no nothing, I'm coaching and consulting CEOs, directors, even people from Harvard Business School. You may not believe. I don't care you believe or not. I know, right? I'm earning a living, man. Staying just this video, I'm earning a living because of those words. Words can touch a child's life. I just want to say that if it can change my life, after having all those mistakes, being abused and called a mistake and failing like crazy, if I can be the Loy Machedo that I'm today, this so-called personal branding strategist who helps even consulting CEOs to get jobs in the Middle East and Dubai, and if I'm able to do that with this face, with these decisions, imagine if you give the words, just the words to your child, the right words, it'll change them forever. Be it a written note, be it a one-to-one communication, In fact, I'll just conclude by telling you this. Watch the movie Ray Charles. Jamie Foxx, brilliant, Oscar-worthy performance. I don't know if he got an Oscar for that. And see how the mother makes Ray Charles strong. Especially, he's blind in that, and he falls down and he's crying, "Mummy, mummy, mummy." Mother can see him. Mother can see him. He's blind there. She says, "Get up." No, she doesn't make any sound. She wants him to get up. She's about to cry. She bites her lip. She chooses not to help him to get up. And when he realizes nobody's going to help me, he gets up by himself. He becomes tough. A blind boy becomes a blind man, learns by himself how to play the piano, learns how to ask for money. And he's black in that movie because Ray Charles was black. In a racist US, this guy grows to become a legend of our times. Just imagine. Sometimes, like the silence, the upbringing, sometimes those words, how they can transform you. Think about what I said. Seriously, think about what I said. And I sincerely hope that you give this child the proper guidance, because every child is capable of greatness. It's just the parents and the upbringing. Forget the teachers, forget parents, you have a job. That's why I tell many youngsters, when they say, "Oh, my parents, I'm already old, now my parents, they no longer are there," or then I say, get a mentor who will be like that father or mother that you never had. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Sorry for dragging it so long. Let me know what are your thoughts in the comments below. All right? You guys take care. This is me signing off. Ciao.